We have had so much fun on 2K24, and the fun will continue.
Happy weekend, everyone. Here are the 5 for the Suns. And for the Celtics. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5. And Grant, the teams we'll see tonight have some strong veteran leaders. You were in that role not too long ago, my friend.
You're right, B.A. It feels like just yesterday. And you need a steady presence and voice on the player side. It really can help a team through some rough stretches throughout the year.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Here's Robertson. Knocks it loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Six to shoot. Pass to Wade. Takes the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
Shoots. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Well, Boston's been a franchise that has sustained winning, Richard.
Yeah, B.A., look, they've had down years like anyone, but they don't have down decades. And the Celtics, they replenish as fast as any team outside of maybe their rival Lakers.
Their guards have carried the offensive load. With the way they perform, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
Here's Lucas. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. And here's Jordan. Launches it. The shot won't fall.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Here's Robertson. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Irving, the pass to Garnett. Oh, Jokic with the block.
Oh, look at Jokic using those long arms, managing to get his hand on the ball and knock it away.
Now Jordan. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. And the basket by Jokic.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Robertson, and he makes it on the layup.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Deflected. Here's Wade. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, usually the Suns rack up lots of assists. They're a team that values ball movement.
Oh, B.A., that's how you create quality looks. By snapping the ball around, it also tells you something about how selfless these guys are.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. And talk about consistency, RJ. Boston has made the Eastern Conference Finals 5 out of the last 7 years.
Yeah, that's pretty phenomenal, especially since some of their best players are still developing. I know a guy that thinks that they haven't been very good for a very long time. But I know what Celtics fans want. They want a ring, but they should still feel very proud of what this young team has accomplished.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. To the inside. Here's Iverson. The rebound by Robertson.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's Wade. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Jordan. The Suns trailing. Out left to the wing. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. And Grant, last season, Nikola Jokic came close to winning his 3rd straight MVP. But in the end, he won something more precious, an NBA title.
And that Finals MVP award more meaningful, both personally and in terms of his legacy. Being a winner is what matters in the end.
Here's Pierce. Boston again missing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Maravich, guarded by Rose. Maravich, no good.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Pass to Rose. Takes a 3. Knocks down the triple.
A shooter of Rose's skill is just automatic. I mean, he's ready to strike at a moment's notice.
Here's Pierce. Knocked away. In transition, here come the Suns. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Pass to Rose. He goes up, rips down the breakaway slam.
And in the open floor, few guys can finish like D. Rose.
Timeout called. The Celtics. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they wanted.
Brunson is checked in for the Suns. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at Phoenix. Still early, but they have the 3rd best record in the conference. And of course, Boston. They're currently tied.
I think for the Suns, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Now here's Rose. He's got 7. Gilmore grabs the miss. The Celtics have gone 3 of 8 so far. And there's the lob. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Count that one.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Wilkins. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Here's Gilmore. And so it's Phoenix leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
On the court right now for the Suns. They've got Nikola Jokic. Johnson is out there with Edwards. And it's Ewing in at the 4 slot. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Suns. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
And they'll meet 3 times overall. A little bit of a tone setter here tonight.
Whoever wins here immediately gets the edge in the season series, so I expect to see both teams with intensity.
Irving, the pass to Garnett. Tipped. It's Jokic, high post. Shots blocked. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And winning a championship in 2016. Talk about what it was like to play alongside LeBron.
I'm going to be really honest, playing with Jason Kidd and how intelligent he is and how he sees the game. Playing with Tim Duncan and seeing how he dominates on the defensive end, and it's just a steady force on the offensive end. For me, LeBron James was the one player that combined every great skill of every great player that I had ever played with.
Here's Edwards. Boston with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Garnett, that's good.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
And let's take a look at some of the players we expect to participate in this year's dunk contest. Always an exciting event.
Yeah, year after year, these guys find new ways to innovate and stun the judges. It's remarkable stuff.
You take a look at Edwards. If he can keep raking in the votes and hold on to his number 4 spot, he'll make the cut for the contest for sure.
And I see no reason why he shouldn't. And frankly, I think he's got a pretty good shot at wowing the judges and winning the whole thing.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
They've also done a good job defensively so far tonight, just making it tough all around on shooters, and it shows in their block numbers.
Shot clock at 3. No good off the back of the rim.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Abdul-Jabbar. Another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Iverson. Cans it from the wing. Iverson's got 5.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Pass to Garnett. Here's Wade, covered by Jordan. Here's Garnett. Not going to go that time. The Suns have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Gilmore, no good.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Irving against Edwards. Rose with it. 9 points in the game. To the right side. Here's Lucas. Here's Ewing. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Rose. Phoenix no good that time either. Boston trailing. Here's Maravich. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
.133 left in the second. Ewing passes to Edwards. The Suns need to get off a shot. Brunson misses.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. Now here's Brunson. He's closely guarded. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Nikola Jokic.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort, or who knows, but that's something that needs to change.
He's perfect from the line this time.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Rose outside. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Clock at 6. Outside Brunson. Here's Ewing. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Here's Maravich. Following the score by Phoenix. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Irving for 3. Here's Gilmore. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Suns on top. They lead by 3. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks a lot. I'm with Frank Vogel. And, Coach, what's going to be critical in the second half to get this win?
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. An outstanding first quarter for Derrick Rose. He had 9 points and 1 steal. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helps out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and it helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, you look at Derrick Rose. What a contribution.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And it's Irving in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Pass to Robertson. Rejected by Jokic. Left side, Edwards. And it's blocked by Irving. Here's Wade. And it's Jordan with the rebound. The Suns leading. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Pass to Robertson. Back to Wade. From downtown. On target from range. Wade's got 9.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Iverson, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he drops the first. Hits both from the stripe. Here's Robertson. Give him 8. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Ooh, poked away. On the wing, Wade. Pass to Irving. Beyond the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. It's tipped.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Here's the teardrop. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 2nd basket.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Iverson passes to Jokic. Here's Iverson. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Count it.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Here's Robertson. From the high post, he drills it. 10 points for him. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Iverson. He has 7. Pass to Edwards. There's the 3. Can't get it to drop.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Robertson. And that misses. That would have put him up.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Now here's Jordan. Here's Lucas. With the fadeaway. It's hauled in by Garnett. Pass to Wade. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock, Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 points this quarter.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's Iverson. The rebound, Celtics. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's Edwards on the wing. Baseline jumper. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Garnett. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Covered by Jokic. Over to the wing. Here's Robertson. 4 on the clock. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Here's Garnett. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. Pierce. Pass to Garnett for the lead. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Going all the way to the rack for the finish. And they take the lead. And the Celtics lead by 2. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
They also excelled defensively tonight, particularly inside. Tons of shots sent back, which was a treat to watch.
Here's Pierce. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Garnett. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Nikola Jokic. First one falls for him. So both teams making some changes here. So he gets them both. The Suns trailing. Tipped away. Outside Irving. Over Jordan. Irving, that's good. Irving's got his first 2 points.
Very big part of his game, burning the D from mid-range.
And here's Jordan. Over Irving. It's off. And so it's the Boston Celtics leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Phoenix. Derrick Rose is out there with Johnson. And it's Ewing in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Ewing. And the shot goes.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
The offensive rebound. Here's Wade. He got a piece of it. Inside. Here's Rose. And Maravich pulls it down.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
That one goes in.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And so it's Rose with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. They trail by 6. Here's Lucas. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the paint.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Phoenix calls timeout. Nikola Jokic is checked in for the Suns. Brunson comes in for Rose. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel told the team earlier. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Here's Robertson. Gilmore. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Celtics lead by 8.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Lucas passes to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. It's deflected.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Pass to Irving. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First one falls. Both free throws good from Irving.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Brunson misses.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Irving, the pass to Gilmore. And there's the rejection. And he recovers it. Sinks the tray.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
with the teardrop. Got a hand on it.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Wilkins. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Gilmore out to the right wing. Here's Robertson. The Suns clear it. Lucas has got 8 rebounds in the game. The Suns shooting just around 32% from the field. Pass to Iverson. To end the run. There's the block. And he's able to get it back. Irving against Edwards. And stolen by Edwards. Down low. Iverson. And a nice finish on the layup.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Here's Irving. It's hauled in by the Suns.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Now here's Irving. And the finish by Irving.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 13. 1:36 left in the game. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
You know, I got to applaud his incredible energy out there tonight. Losing again was not an option for him. He wouldn't settle for anything other than a win.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
Pass to Wilkins. Here's Gilmore. Just 5 to shoot. Edwards pulls it in. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. 11-point game. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics. .58 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up and a strong showing for the Celtics.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet. They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Wilkins, guarded by Edwards. Wilkins, good. And the Celtics lead by 11.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
So we see the Celtics get the win here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, BA. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you.
Welcome to the 2K TV Season 10 finale. I cannot believe it.
Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Lucas is out there with Edwards. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Jordan. And it's Iverson in at the point. And for the Knicks, we've got Shaquille O'Neal. Russell is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Baylor. And it's Kuzi in at the 1 spot. Don't expect a ton of points tonight. Not much scoring, Greg. Each of these teams are excellent defensively. Tell us why.
Well, defense starts with effort, and all of these guys really compete. They take pride in that defensively, and boy, you love to see it.
The shot is good by Baylor.
And that's his strongest trait, the unselfishness from Kuzi. Fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has an opportunity for a clean look.
Edwards. It's rebounded by Leonard. Here's New York. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
And it's the Suns with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. Leonard against Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Here's Iverson. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Hey, Doris, you grew up in New York. The pressure of playing in the big city, is that a real thing?
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. If you're playing in the media capital of the world, everything is magnified. And I think that holds true for the other respective large cities. Los Angeles and Chicago come to mind.
First trip to the line for him here.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
And he makes the first. So, Greg, when you think about the Phoenix Suns, what do you think fuels them the most?
Kevin, I mean, the fact that they had a 2-0 lead in the 21 NBA Finals and lost. This team is really battling to get back to that stage, and if they do, they want to take care of business this time.
Now here's Iverson. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Stolen away. Russell passes to Kuzi. And it's denied. And here we go. Fast break. Jordan's got it. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, Jordan just glides up the court. It's kind of deceptive. Doesn't look like he's running as fast as he really is.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Jokic. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And the pass to Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lucas, that's good.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Here's Baylor. The shot comes out. Good defense by Jokic. Suns trail by 3. Iverson outside. Jordan down low. That one off the back iron and out. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Leonard. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You see, Kawhi demands that you guard him physically. This guy's so powerful, sometimes it doesn't matter.
And even 3-on-3 break. Baylor against Jordan. Great D that time from Jordan. Edwards looking it over. It's rebounded by Leonard. The Knicks leading by 5. So much fun in the doors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
Jokic finds Jordan. Back to Jokic. Stolen by O'Neal. Pass to Kuzi. Knocked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. And now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams over the last month have been best at scoring points off turnovers. The Suns #1.
And you always like to see aggressive defense. And then when you can convert mistakes into points offensively, that's a big key.
So for the Suns, Ewing's checked in for Jokic. Johnson comes in for Edwards. And it's Rose in for Iverson. Now here is Havlicek. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's Johnson. The putback.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for New York. 3-point lead. And going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
And two teams fighting for the playoffs last season, but head-to-head wasn't close. They got swept in the season series.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Leonard. Money from the wing. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, the mid-range is certainly the area that he is most comfortable. Kawhi Leonard, that's where he started, folks.
Russell against Lucas. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Bill Russell.
And just a soft-spoken guy. Lucas really lets his production do the talking, whether it be shooting, passing, or rebounding. The guy is the complete package. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Havlicek against Johnson. Havlicek outside. He dishes it to Leonard. Over Rose. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Jordan dishes to Rose. Kicks to Lucas. Phoenix no good that time either. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Knicks lead by 3. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Here's Brunson. So with Rose on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Ewing is out there with Lucas. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. Johnson outside. O'Neal inside. He's against Ewing. Shaq can't get it to go.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And we know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
no doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
Tipped away. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Shot from 12. Leonard, no luck.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Johnson against Johnson. And here they come. Here's Havlicek. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Havlicek's got his first points in this one.
Well, Kawhi understands now. He commands so much attention that his passing ability has got to be on point.
Edwards can't hit.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing. The ability to alter shots on the perimeter, that was beautiful.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New York.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proven to be an effective tool for them.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Jokic, he's checked in for Lucas. And Iverson's subbed in for Johnson. And so he makes both from the line. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small, lots of fours, even traditional threes play the five. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
And they're able to recover.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
O'Neal passes to Walton. Second chance effort. And O'Neal lays it in. O'Neal's got his second basket of the night.
Well, just it's easy to say this guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
Jordan, he's checked in for the Suns. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Take a look at Leonard. With the voting as it is now, it looks like he'll miss out on a spot in the starting lineup for the East.
Yeah, and not even in the top 10, but it shouldn't take away from what he's done this year. It's been a very good season for him.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. Here's Kuzi. They get it back.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Suns trail by 7. Runs in the pass to Jokic. Ewing outside. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. Over Baylor. Here's Jokic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion, Greg, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as one of the greatest players ever. He started to pile up the hardware and awards. Amazing what he could accomplish the next few years.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
And being such a good passer out of that 5 spot makes Jokic a triple-double machine.
Russell, he's checked in for the Knicks. Rose, he's checked in for the Suns. And Jokic drops them both. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Kuzi. He's covered by Rose. Kuzi can't hit.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Jokic kicks to Rose. Ewing surveying the floor. And it's Jokic missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Passes to Iverson. Three-pointer. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Elgin Baylor, the bucket on the assist from Havlicek. Baylor's got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks.
And remember, Havlicek was a highly recruited quarterback, so you see his passing ability on that one.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Jordan. Here's Rose, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Rose has got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, we've seen this a time or two. Derrick Rose in the mid-range doing work.
Havlicek left side. Outside Baylor. 6 to shoot. Here's Kuzi, and it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. Kuzi with the bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Lucas is checked in for the Suns. Johnson comes in for Allen Iverson. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
A big you can't really send to the line too much. Jokic, an effective free throw shooter.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And good on the 2nd, so he makes them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Havlicek. O'Neal. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Johnson surveying the floor. Some solid defensive work there from Havlicek. And so it's New York holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfishly, force the defense to shift, attack, get downhill, then make a play.
Your guys followed the instructions to the letter. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. They found a nice groove in the second quarter, running out to an 8-point lead. Hey, big fella, what's your take on New York so far?
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen. That's how they built this league.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Phoenix?
Whatever they're trying to do on offense, it ain't working. If they have any chance of coming back in this one, they're going to have to be more methodical in their approach. Talent without discipline will never result in sustained success.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the foul for Tom Thibodeau right now. We've got Baylor. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Russell. Then there's Havlicek, and it's Kuzi in at the point guard position. Edwards against Leonard. Kicks it out to Iverson. Banked in off the glass. Iverson's got his first points of the night.
One of the better scorers on the floor. Tough to defend him well without some contact, and AI fights through it this time.
Here's Jordan. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got his 6th rebound on the night. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, and among the many things to like about Hondo, he is strictly about the team. Willing to take on any role. He just wants to win.
That's good from Havlicek. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Suns. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Lucas. He kicks it to Edwards. A 3-ball. Elgin Baylor with the rebound.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
The 15-footer. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
He gets that one. Jordan's got 5 now.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
Offensive rebound. Russell kicks it out to Baylor. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Now here's Iverson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Wow. Look at the extension Russell gets there. That comes from great positioning, plus the quick jump with the wingspan.
To the paint. With the tip. And it's Russell with that extra effort.
Timeout.
Russell's got the lead up to 10 now for New York.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Ewing comes in for Jokic, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Jordan. New York leading by 10. Here's Havlicek, and he banks in the layup. Havlicek's got 6 points in the quarter.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Down low, here's Brunson, and the layup falls.
Man, he just sees everything on the floor. Nice vision from Iverson to find the open man.
Oh, Russell in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Havlicek against Iverson. Now Brunson. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
Havlicek dishes to Russell. That's tipped. Walton the pass to Havlicek. Leonard on the wing. Fires the three. And he's good on the three ball. Leonard's got his third basket of the night.
Well, ready on the catch. Your pre-shot preparation is on point. Kawhi, the catch and shoot.
Ewing outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And stolen by Russell. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has a three-pronged approach to globalization. One is hosting games on foreign soil. 2, teach youngsters to play through academies and camps. And 3, make broadcasts more accessible via television and the web. The returns? 15% growth year over year for the last decade. And an opportunity, in time, to maybe be the biggest sport on earth. Kevin?
Those are big plans. A lot of competition, but I love the way they think. DA, thanks. Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Johnson, he's checked in for Iverson. And it's Rose in for Jalen Brunson. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Rose finds Edwards. Poked away. Leonard with the steal. Right side Russell. Shoots over Lucas. Here's Walton. It's blocked. And they get it back. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Leonard missing. Suns trail by 13. Johnson goes in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Dennis Johnson.
No, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Shaq comes in for Russell, and it's Baylor in for Havlicek. Johnson outside. The pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. And Elgin Baylor the bucket on the assist from Leonard. Baylor's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks. Johnson outside. Outside Edwards. Pass to Rose. Now Edwards. The 3. Empty that time from Leonard.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Rose surveying the D. Goes up again. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Knicks out front. They lead by 12. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Ewing sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. They've got Michael Jordan. Magic Johnson is out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Lucas, and it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. Jordan against Leonard. To the middle. Here's Jokic, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Back to Leonard. The 3. Lucas with the rebound. Lucas has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Jokic with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Lucas, that's good.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find it.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And the Knicks making a change here. Russell's checked in. And a change for the Suns. Iverson's checked in for Johnson.
Boy, Kawhi Leonard lets his game do the talking. Yes, he's soft-spoken and quiet, but boy, he's a big-time player.
Here is Rose. Dishes it to Jordan. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. That shot off. Here's Kuzi. He's covered by Rose. And that one drops for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Passes it to Jokic. Ring shot on the way. And Allen Iverson the bucket, the assist from Michael Jordan.
As a scorer, Iverson has great concentration. He's totally fixated on finding a shot.
Pass to Russell. Here's Baylor trying to get open his shot. Baylor, that's good. Baylor's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
The pass to Jordan. Takes a 3. Drills it from outside.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Kuzi passes to O'Neal. Leonard on the wing. Over Jordan. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Iverson passes to Rose. Michael Jordan on the wing. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Kuzi. Pass to Leonard. O'Neal outside. Russell trying to free himself up. Oh, the jam by O'Neal.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Phoenix calls timeout. You look at Elgin Baylor, what a contribution.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Edwards, he's checked in for Rose. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Iverson outside. To the wing on the left. Jokic kicks to Iverson. Just 5 to shoot. Over Kuzi. Iverson with the bucket.
Deadly shooter from everywhere. Iverson makes that one with a hand in his face.
Kuzi passes to O'Neal. Leonard on the wing. .149 left in the fourth quarter. That doesn't go, but he's 5 for 11. Jokic passes to Lucas. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Kuzi. .125 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Leonard kicks to Baylor. Leonard against Edwards. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Suns trail by 13.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for New York.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Leonard.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
Here's Jokic. And it's Russell with the rebound. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Baylor can't get it to go.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Outside Leonard. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony.
We are tipping off the 2K TV virtual wrap party in the theater today. We are going 3v3, and we've got
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hello, and here we go. It's Thursday night in the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. It's the Orlando Magic facing the New York Knicks. And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. And the starting lineup for the Magic. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
I think you got to be up on Carter all the time before the catch.
Here's Kuzi, defended by Lillard. Leonard on the wing. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Here's McGrady. Pass to Chamberlain. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here are the Knicks. It's a 5-point game. Leonard outside, out to the right wing. Here's Walton. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Magic. Stolen. Takes it inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Carter on the wing. Lets it go from 14. The rebound by Baylor.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Outside Carter to the wing, right side. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size, just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
Here's Kuzi. Pass to Leonard. From the arc. McGrady grabs a miss. Puts up a deep 3. It's not going to go for him.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Lillard outside. Lets it fly. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
2 shots. 2. McGrady clearly a shoot-first type of player, which forces defenses to get aggressive with him defensively.
So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line.
Boy, McGrady, an elite talent. I mean, a remarkable athlete, tremendous bounce and speed and strength, and he continues to get better. Watch out now, when this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And so here is Orlando. The Knicks making their last shot. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. And here are the Knicks. Trailing by 5. Baylor. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, an explosive athlete, the precursor to the high flyers, prone to the spectacular. Baylor with a strong move.
Now here's Lillard. Right wing. Baylor, the pass to Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Carter can't get it to go.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Leonard passes to Kuzi. Here's Walton. Leonard on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in, that one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Hey, nobody on this floor or any floor for that matter is out-leaping Vince. So that really allows Carter down low to do his thing.
Now a timeout called by New York.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Now here's Johnson. to the left wing. Here's Baylor. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Chamberlain's got his 5th rebound in this one. Right side, Hill. Out to the right wing. With the drive, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
How about the vertical of Hill? Outstanding. And rising up and ramming it home. Yes, sir.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Kidd. The 3. The shot misses. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's Baylor. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Baylor's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
To the inside. Stolen by Russell. Outside Johnson. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Hill. Lets it fly. And he hits the jumper.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Johnson. No points so far. Pass to Russell. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Just one thing else that separates Russell from other bigs. I mean, the speed to outrun most guys on the court.
Here's Mitchell. Tipped. Here's Havlicek. That'll count.
Well, that's terrific defense by Wilton. I mean, you see the movement, the agility, and then the tremendous length getting up on the shot. Man, that's as good as it gets defense.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Magic out in front, up by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the 2nd quarter on 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
Good on both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
So for Orlando right now, they've got Hayes, and it's Carter in at the 3 spot. And he misses. Only 2 for 6.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Kuzi, and he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Tell you what, this is what you want from your point guard. Kuzi just knows when his guys are wide open.
Carter against Leonard. Carter inside. Great positioning on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Just over a minute has passed here in the 2nd quarter. Pass to Kuzi. With the tip. Rodman with a rebound. Orlando leading. Carter with it. He's got 7. And here's Hayes. Outside Carter. Banked it in off the glass. Carter's gotten 4 this quarter.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Leonard with the ball. Hayes picks him up. Free throw line jumper. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5. Looking shaky out there. Lillard left side. Hayes inside. Leonard defending. Kept alive. Poked loose. It's stolen by Leonard. 3 on 3. Floats one. And Carter with the block. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. McGrady, good.
The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
Pass to Kuzi. Inside. O'Neal. Blocked. And he gets it back. Orlando grabs the miss.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Left side Carter. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Baylor.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Unable to get that one.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Here's Lillard. Kuzi with the rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. All right, a chance to check out the Orlando Magic's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Sacramento Kings. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And for that game against the Lakers, you just know they want to make a statement in that contest. Beating the top team in the East would grab the rest of the league's attention.
McGrady, the pass to Hill. To the wing on the left. Releases. No good that time. New York trailing. Outside Johnson. There's 1:54 left to play in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Walton. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
You know, as soon as Walton has the ball around the rim, he's thinking about flushing it.
Here's Kidd. No points yet. To the paint. Here's McGrady. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Johnson inside. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Havlicek. Check by Hill. And he's going for the oop here. And there it is for him. O'Neal's got his first 2 points of the night.
Not many will win that battle with Shaq inside. He's just too strong and agile.
.54 seconds left in the first half of this game. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And the Magic making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Havlicek. Johnson with it. Over Mitchell, and they recover it.
Excellent defense from Mitchell. His coaches and teammates appreciate his hard work.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's McGrady. 5 points in the game. The 3. Knocks it down from distance. McGrady's got 8 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
And after reviewing the play, and the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Knicks out in front, up 1.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even.
They were in a rough spot, down 7 at one point, but kept it from getting worse than that. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter.
Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight. And the way this one's going, they're going to need the energy down the stretch. It's a tight ball game, and their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Russell. Here's Kuzi. That one is off. Good work defensively by Lillard. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Magic. On the court for Orlando.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
There's the drive. Kuzi, the pass to O'Neal. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Carter from 20 feet. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Yeah, watching Carter find his rhythm. Very impressive, an efficient scorer who can hurt you in a lot of ways.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Offensive rebound. Hey, shot's good. And the Magic lead by 3.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Fires for 3. The shot by Kuzi, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's McGrady. And Orlando again with the bucket.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Here's Kuzi, defended by Lillard. It's scooped up. Russell, and good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Russell's got 6.
Really crashing that offensive glass, the instincts, the long arms, the quickness of jump. Russell kills you with second chance points.
Here's McGrady. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And the Magic making a change here. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Outside Russell. Here's Baylor. The rebound by Carter.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And he's going for the lob. And then Russell with the dunk.
And that was a good read from Leonard, noticing the overcommitment and exploiting it.
Lillard passes to Hayes. Out of bounds, it'll be Knicks ball. New York trailing. Leonard looking over the floor. Up and over Carter. Shot by Leonard, no good. Leonard's gone 1 for 6 shooting from the field. Lillard against Johnson. Pass to Kidd. 5 to shoot. Lillard right side. That three's off the mark. Now Johnson down low. That shot is good by O'Neal.
This is where Shaq does his best work. So dangerous in tight because he's dominant close to the basket.
Lillard passes to Carter. And Walton pulls it down.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Havlicek's shot is off.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Here's Carter. The Knicks pull it in. 1:42 left in the third quarter. Lillard against Johnson. Over to the wing. Here's Havlicek. He's scoreless. They get the rebound. Here's the second effort. Blocked.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. And to add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
And here are the Knicks now. It's a three-point game. Here's Havlicek. New York, no good that time either. Outside Carter. They still need this. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
A focal point of this offense, Carter knows exactly how to find ways to get himself to the line.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass. When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Kidd, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Kidd from behind the arc. Gets the three to fall. And the Magic lead by 5.
This is huge for Kidd's confidence. When he's dialed in from deep, this offense is especially dangerous.
From about 16, Orlando grabs the miss. Chamberlain's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And he lobs it up top.
Boy, I tell you, for such a big guy, what a remarkably fluid athlete. You can see why he competed and excelled in the high jump in college.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Magic. They're up 7. And we're coming back in just a moment. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Defensively, we got to do.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Here's Kidd. Fades. He got a piece of it. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And the Knicks with the possession here. They trail by 7 on the court for Orlando. We've got Mitchell, and it's Hill in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Chamberlain. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
He's off on the second. And so it's New York with it. 8-point game. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Hayes. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Magic lead by 10.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
And he makes a first. Lillard's checked in for Orlando. That one falls, so he hits both of them. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Rodman. For 3, here's Lillard. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And that's a veteran move by Lillard to see the D closing and get the shot away.
Here's Kuzi. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Havlicek. Lillard pulls down the board. Lillard's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Mitchell. Russell with the rebound. Russell's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, I tell you what, once Baylor gets into a groove the way he has tonight, he can absolutely carry the load on offense.
McGrady, the pass to Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. The Knicks with the rebound. Walton's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the left side wing. Kuzi. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Mitchell, the pass to McGrady. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Russell. Here's Walton. Back to Russell. Here's Kuzi. Defended by Lillard. Havlicek passes to Walton. And the layup is good.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Orlando leading. Lillard outside. Here's McGrady. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's Kuzi, defended by Lillard. The shot by Kuzi, no good. And here are the Magic now. Left side, Mitchell. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Kuzi. Inside, Walton. Some solid defense from Hayes. Lillard looking around. Pass to Rodman. Lillard outside. The 3 from Mitchell. Offensive board. And finished off by Hayes.
We've seen the Big E do this forever, dominant inside, using that size to create second chance opportunities.
Here's Kuzi, and he lobs it up. It's tipped. Pass to Mitchell. With some arc, he gets it in there. And the Magic lead by 15.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now a timeout called by New York. They trail by 15. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Well, you know, it's easy to understand why he's the choice given how well he shot the ball. I mean, just shooting an insane percentage really is what led him to this award. And it's because he was also actively looking to score. He was hunting his shots and was knocking them down.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. And Orlando has possession. Here we go. Rebound by the Magic.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Tries again. Here's Chamberlain. And Walton pulls it down. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Kuzi, the pass to Walton. Here's Baylor. 6 on the shot clock. Baylor tips it back in.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Here's McGrady. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everybody.
I like the shirt. Looking good out there.
Here we go. Right off the bat. All right.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers and the Phoenix Suns. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. So with Irving on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. They've got Frazier. Nowitzki is out there with Mourning. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That free throw good from Hardaway. Hardaway hits them both. Here's Iverson. Outside Edwards. Now the pass to Lucas. And here is Jordan. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
A nice shot by Frazier.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Edwards, that's good.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Frazier against Iverson. Here's Nowitzki. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Iverson, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Phoenix shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe, and the first one drops. And both free throws good for Iverson.
Now you could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Frazier the pass to KD. With the drive. And Frazier with the basket on the assist by KD.
Well, that was just a quick lance from KD. He looks at the defense and makes the play.
Outside Edwards. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Here's Los Angeles now. And here's Frazier. Fires from deep. And it's Kevin Durant with the three.
And man, you look at that release from Durant. He makes hitting a three look like a layup with that size and touch.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Frazier. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. At the elbow, Edwards.
A good job there. Jordan getting them in transition, and he does so much. You almost forget how dominant he can be defensively.
Here's Frazier. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And it's Iverson missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Mourning can't make it work. So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to the Knicks in New York. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Phoenix making some changes. Ewing's checked in for Jokic. Johnson comes in for Edwards. And it's Rose in for Allen Iverson. And the Lakers also making a change. Irving's checked in. Now here's Hardaway. Mourning up top. Ewing defending. Here's Durant. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Durant's got 5 now.
Well, tough to shake Durant out of this kind of rhythm. Just keeping his focus, keeping his concentration, and extremely accurate.
Here's Johnson. The rebound by Alonzo Mourning.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Pass to Lucas. .156 left to play in the first quarter. Back to Rose. Pass to Ewing. Ewing controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And here are the Suns now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Here's Lucas. Rejected by Nowitzki. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nowitzki. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Daniels, he's checked in for Mourning. Karolinko comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Clyde Drexler's checked in for Kevin Durant. And James Harden subbed in for Hardaway.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Harden against Johnson. From 15 feet away. Pass to Ewing. Over Daniels. Phoenix, no good that time either. Lakers leading by 8. Drexler kicks to Harden. There's the triple. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Lucas. And it's Karolinko with the rebound.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Now, here is Harden. Still yet to score. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more M2. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
So with Irving on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Harden out there with Frazier. Then there's Drexler. Then it's Daniels. And it's McAdoo in at the power forward. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Achilles injuries used to be career-ending. Kevin Durant says Dominique Wilkins was one of the first guys who came back the same. It was a motivation and gave me confidence that I could do the same. And now Wilkins says KD has really taken hold of this and become the spokesperson for this injury. So we're passing the torch. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, passing the torch, David. Thank you so much. Iverson dishes to Ewing. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And Jokic throws it down.
No questioning Iverson's skill for moving the ball. A guy this open is an easy dime for him.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. It's hauled in by Ewing. Suns trail by 8. Here's Brunson. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. Left side, Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Yeah, a lot of years behind Kevin Durant, but that doesn't mean he's still not going to get up.
Outside, Ewing. And stolen by McAdoo. And it's the Lakers on the break. Out to the right wing. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And the shot goes down. Durant's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint. Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Lakers with some changes. Mourning comes in for McAdoo. And Hardaway is subbed in for Frazier.
One shot.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
Feel like Jokic could play with the baton out there because he's orchestrated.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Westbrook, no good. Suns trail by 9. And there's the pass to Iverson. Jacks up a 3. That shot misses. Great D that time from Hardaway. And here's Los Angeles. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. To the inside, here's Mourning. Good defense by Jokic.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
It's good.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. The feet to Mourning. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Jokic. The Lakers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And you got to love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Lucas is checked in for Jokic. Johnson comes in for Allen Iverson. And it's Rose in for Jalen Brunson. Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Rose. Another shot. He lays it in.
And how about the clever move by Rose? He somehow manages to get around the contact and finish.
Here's Hardaway. Excellent D there by Johnson.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Irving against Rose. Clock at 4. The Suns need to get a shot off. And Ewing slams it in.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Lakers leading by 4. Outside Irving. Nowitzki for 3. Rose with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Inside. And stolen by Mourning. Outside Hardaway. Dishes it to Durant. Irving against Rose. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, when your point guard is Kyrie Irving and he decides to mix it up on the inside, that helps out your ball club.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Lucas, and it's blocked by Kirilenko. Drexler passes to Daniels, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. To the paint. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And the passing ability of James Harden, elite.
Rose against Irving. Outside, Ewing. Pass to Lucas. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Over Kirilenko. And that one goes long.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Rose kicks to Ewing. Over Kirilenko. No good from Ewing. Outside Kirilenko. And he gets the jumper to drop. Kirilenko's got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Right back after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are leading by 12. Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
They made every possession count by limiting the mistakes. Very disciplined about protecting the ball and making the right play. If they keep this up, the lead should be safe. Don't get cocky and lose just because you're ahead.
Kenny, your take on Phoenix.
The energy on D stood for disappointing. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So with Johnson on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. They've got Lucas. Iverson is out there with Jordan. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle. The shot by Frazier, no good.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Here's Jokic. Jokic makes it look easy inside.
Good luck inside against Jokic, one of the most dominant players in the game right now.
Iverson against Frazier. Los Angeles making a switch here. Durant's checked in. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Jordan, the pass to Jokic. Back to Jordan. Down low. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Hardaway against Jordan. Here's Frazier. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Lucas. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. Oh!
Yeah. And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Nowitzki, the pass to Mourning. It's hauled in by Jokic.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
KD against Edwards. Iverson outside. 5 to shoot. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Michael Jordan. Los Angeles leading by 8. Here's Frazier. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Good awareness from Jokic. He sees the shot forming and gets over there for the denial.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Brunson the pass to Lucas. 6 to shoot. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Frazier. He lobs it up. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got 6.
Well, he's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
Brunson, no good. Brunson's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Frazier, and the layup is good. Frazier's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Iverson kicks to Brunson. Poked loose. It's stolen by Frazier. Here's the break. Shoots over Brunson. Again, Los Angeles.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Some changes for Phoenix. Ewing's checked in for Lucas. Johnson comes in for Allen Iverson. And it's Rose in for Jalen Brunson. Rose with the ball. Ewing outside. Pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. Stolen by Harden. Here's Drexler. The rebound by Ewing. Ewing's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Johnson, and the layup's good off the glass.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
To the inside. Johnson with the block. They get it back. Drexler's shot is off.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's Rose. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Saturday, they'll head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit. Then on Monday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago.
And you know for that matchup with New York, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Michael Jordan, he's checked in for Edwards. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Rose passes to Johnson. Now Jokic. To the middle. Johnson can't hit.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Ewing the pass to Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Oh, Jokic attacking the rim and brings it down hard.
Here's Drexler. It's good. And the Lakers lead by 16.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Right side Rose. Count it, good. Rose has got 5 points so far.
And when Rose goes on the attack, he stays on the attack, fights his way through the contact.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Lakers leading by 14. So with Harden on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Warning is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Frazier. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot.
And that one right there, that's the play with KD and that rip through. That move is so good that the league started to consider how they'd rewrite the rule book for guys reaching in.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
As soon as you turn it over on them, they're off to the races. They have been absolutely relentless in the open floor.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break. A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Jokic kicks to Jordan. Over KD, and the Suns tack on 2 more. And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for the Lakers. Passes it to KD. It's hauled in by the Suns. Lucas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
And the Suns making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Here's Hardaway. He feeds it to Mourning. And it goes down 2 points. And the Lakers lead by 14.
And how about the strength from Mourning, powering through the contact and converting there.
The pass to Jokic. Here is Edwards. This one for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Lucas against Nowitzki, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Iverson against Frazier. Got a piece of it. And they're moving it up. Hardaway finds Nowitzki. Cans the 12-footer. Nowitzki's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Iverson passes to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. There's Jokic being aggressive inside.
Size and touch of Jokic just too much, finishing with power and finesse.
Iverson against Frazier. Outside Durant, fires for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Lucas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Jordan. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Los Angeles leading by 11. Into the lane. Count that one. And the Suns call time. Hey, Brent, in general, as we widen the lens here, what do you think current NBA teams could do better?
Well, it's going to be interesting, Kevin, to see how, with the defensive 3-second rule sort of disappearing, how many more coaches are able to implement combinations of zone defenses. They're going to take away what it is that a team likes to do in the half court of their execution. Along with that, certainly clock management and timeouts, maybe more usage of their actual roster going a little bit deeper during the regular season to explore those kind of tactics. And don't forget about all those experiments. They could happen in the G League as well.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He told his team they're being too reckless with the ball. He said, you're turning it over left and right. You got to be smarter and more in control out there. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Frazier kicks to Nowitzki. Just 5 on the clock. The shot missing. Great D that time from Lucas. Inside, here's Edwards.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Free throw good, Edwards. Both good from the line that time. Los Angeles leading by 8. Frazier scanning the floor. And it's sent back by Jokic. Jordan outside. Here's Lucas. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got 3 assists in the game. To the wing right side. Mourning dishes to Hardaway. From down low. And he can't bank that one in. And here's Phoenix. They're on a 16-6 run. Edwards can't hit.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
To the paint. Mourning inside. Lucas is there. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Suns trail by 6.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Here's Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
And how about the commitment from Edwards, refusing to give up on that play.
And Edwards drops them both.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Frazier the pass to Mourning. .44 seconds left in the game. He draws iron on the dunk. Iverson dishes to Lucas. He shoots again. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Hardaway with the bounce pass. Mourning inside. Jokic defending. Here's Hardaway. Good.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And the Suns call time here. They trail by 4. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
For 3, Edwards. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Timeout called the Lakers. They lead by 4. 8 seconds left in the fourth. 8 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
And one of the very best in our league at getting to the line. Walt Frazier just has that great change of pace and aggressive nature. Always playing, though, under control.
And so the Lakers take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.